4, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fearlessness isn't a single action, but it's a lifestyle. So let's freaking go. Is there anything left for normal people anymore? Yes, I have come to the conclusion that there is nothing left for normal people anymore. Politics is woke, education hijacked, TV and movies woke, sports hijacked and woke. Hell, they couldn't even leave beer alone.
There's a thing that happens in that town, in that area, where the people that think outside of the norm say it in like whispered, hushed tones. Mm-hmm. There's a certain ideology that's attached to that city, and it's not logical. It's a kooky, wacky, completely insulated left-wing view of the world, and they enforce it with an iron fist. And if you're not on that team, you don't get booked for things. You don't get picked for things. If you're someone who has conservative leanings, or you talk about, there's projects you're never going to get. You're never going to be involved with. People will, they'll malign you, and without knowing you at all, be openly prejudiced about you. And so no one does it. So everyone who goes over there, who's just like desperately trying to make it, they're desperately trying to get in movies, they're desperately trying to get a recording deal, whatever it is they're desperately trying to do. Mm-hmm. The last thing they want to do is do something and talk about something that's going to politically get them at odds with the people that run the studios. Mm-hmm. So no one does. Everybody just follows the same sort of wacky ideology that these people take from the universities. They go straight into working as a PA and straight into working for executives and producers, and all of those people are indoctrinated. They're all in this wild-ass cult of weirdness. And then you have people that move there to try to make it. And these people are just always going on auditions. So they're always like, please choose me, please choose me. And no, they didn't choose me. And so you're trying to be friends with the people who choose people. You're trying to get them into parties, trying to introduce them to other people. You're trying to be around other famous people.
Getting anxiety.
So this person's been chosen. I got to be around the chosen person. We're going to go to the chosen person's party. Maybe we can get chosen. And so you get this like overwhelming anxiety that fills the fucking city.
Yeah.
And then now you have TikTokers and influencers and all these people that are just trying to do anything to get famous.
Yeah.
And that the reality stars and all that started it all off, and the fucking Real Housewives and all that wacky shit. You get away from that. You're like, oh, there's real people out there. There's real people. That's a storm of anxiety. Just a hurricane of confusion and Zoloft and wah! And everyone's losing their mind, and everyone's in therapy, and everyone's nuts. It's out of touch.
Yeah.
It's just a crazed cult.
Holy crap, if you ever want to show any skeptical friends or family members that you have just how dangerous the woke ideology is to our culture, just show them this absolutely epic video of Elon Musk completely dismantling it, breaking it down in 1 simple minute, and showing just how absolutely dangerous it is to our society. And for those of us who have been awake for a while now, we are aware of just how dangerous it is and just how destructive it is, how much it has damaged our society. But unfortunately, there are still a lot of people out there that are very skeptical and do not believe that the woke ideology is even a thing, which is absolutely insane. Or they just flat out deny it and say that there is nothing to worry about when it comes to the dangers of the woke mind virus. And Elon Musk, someone who has been on the front lines of battling the woke ideology, just completely destroys it in this 1 epic minute video.
To summarize maybe the woke mind virus, it consists of creating very, very divisive identity politics.
Woke ideology really is just another form of communism in a lot of ways, and of Marxism, and kind of the blend of those two. It takes a lot of ideas from those types of ideologies.
It amplifies racism, amplifies, frankly, sexism, and all the isms. And while claiming to do the opposite, It actually divides people and makes them sort of hate each other, and it makes people hate themselves. And it's also anti-meritocratic. It's not merit-based. So you want to have people succeed based on how hard they work and the talents, not who they are, whether they're man, woman, what race or gender. It's an artificial, mental civil war that is created.
Oh man, that is such a beautiful way of putting it. And the powers that be that want to continue to push the woke ideology aggressively into our society, they are the ones that benefit from the division that all of us suffer at the hands of this ideology. And unfortunately, there are a lot of people that buy into it, which is just insane to me, because all it does is just divide everyone. It is divisive to its core.
And it's not, and let me tell you, it's no fun. Okay. It is like woke mind virus and fun are incompatible.
And just think about how many times we see all these woke weirdos that get super duper upset, even at comedians, for telling jokes that they don't like.
Fun in that. No joy. Woke mind virus is all about condemning people instead of celebrating people. Like when in the woke, it just doesn't celebrate. It's all about condemning and being divisive and being I think it's just evil, frankly.
What an incredible way of just completely and simply breaking down the woke ideology coming from Elon Musk here. This is absolutely fantastic, and there's nothing that you can do to dispute anything that he says in this video. Like, everything that he says here is 100% correct about how dangerous and evil the woke ideology is. So Elon Musk absolutely nails everything in that video there. And what he says, especially right here, shows you that at its core, the woke ideology is completely un-American in every way possible.
And it's also anti-meritocratic. It's not merit-based. So you want to have people succeed based on how hard they work and the talents, not who they are, whether they're man, woman, what race or gender.
100% correct. And if we want to have a successful society, we have to reject the woke ideology, because at the end of the day, we should be basing everything that we do on merit and not on just what someone was born as, whether they're black, white, pink, blue, man, woman, or whatever else they want to pretend like they are. So what he says here is completely correct, and I absolutely love it.